Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Celestial C888 and today we'll be using the Celtic Dragon Tarot for the tarot reading. And now without further ado, let us begin. All right, Sagittarius, these are your cards and this is your general reading for the third week of October. That is October 16th through October 22nd, 2022. Now, first impressions that I have for you, Sagittarius, as a collective, I definitely feel for a good amount of you, you might be finding a good or at least and on the verge of meeting somebody new through work. Now, whether that is just going to be a business partnership or a friendship or a romantic sense, that's on an individual basis. This is a general reading for the collective and we're all on different journeys, but a good amount of you are able to meet somebody new through work in some sense, Sagittarius, because the first card we have is the Three of Wands. And again, this is the card that says, an opportunity could arise for you to meet somebody through work or that doing some work in some way, Sagittarius. I definitely feel that you guys are potentially going to be able to meet somebody from work for in some regard, whether that be you're communicating with somebody overseas, whether it be like somebody you're signing contracts with and you like hit it off and you guys get along and you can you can elevate that relationship to whichever aspect of your life it needs to apply to. But for the collective Sagittarius, that is what's happening. You are getting this opportunity, this chance to meet somebody at work, or at least in doing something that is of equivalent to work or career. The next card we have is the Six of Swords, which tells me, Sagittarius, that important decisions need to be made for you guys as a collective. Some of you might even be making decisions about moving. I can definitely see with this card, some of you might be moving from one location to another, from one city to another, maybe for even a rare amount of you, one country to another. Because if you look at the card, this person like has their bags packed, has their stuff and saddled with the dragon and is looking out into like the horizon of this like castle here. So some of you might be moving or at least making important decisions that are going to change the way your life is projected to go. Some of you even like are just going to be changing the way you're going to be processing and thinking about things. But whatever it is, however it applies for you, Sagittarius, big changes are happening for you in some regard. Something is going to be moving around in a sense with this Six of Swords. Next, we have the King of Swords. Now, with this King of Swords card, I definitely feel for some of you out there in the collective. Again, this doesn't necessarily have to be for everybody, but for some of you who are like actually meeting somebody new within your work or within your career space, they might be like this a King of Swords person. They might be like a masculine, like opposing kind of figure for you. It could manifest as a good way or a bad way. It all depends. It doesn't matter if you're watching this and you're a male or a female. This is just the energy that they're going to have. It could be a good or a bad thing depending on your situation, especially if it's like a business partnership type of deal. You might need somebody who's going to interject and like be challenging towards you in some way when it comes to like having a successful business. However this manifests for you, Sagittarius, this is important to know. Like this influence is going to be within your space at some point this week. And for those who maybe this might be like your boss or manager or something, just be sure to do everything by the book, especially if you've already have this sense, this feeling that maybe they might be out to get you in some way. So definitely do things by the book. If the King of Swords energy person is somebody that you just want to keep happy or just like not have them snap at you, just make sure to do everything by the book. Next, we have the Seven of Cups. Now, with the Seven of Cups manifesting for you, Sagittarius, I definitely feel you might have a lot of projects that all need to get done and you don't have enough time to like actually put adequate amount of energy into them, which might be why, you need a business partner, or at least another coworker or something. This might be the reason why it's kind of manifesting in work. Perhaps you have your own business and you have a lot of things that you need to do, but because you have so many things on your plate, each one isn't like getting the good amount of quality, getting the right amount of energy put into them. And that might be your incentive to like look into a business partnership or look into another employee in some sense. So you might be against with the 7 of Cups, seeing through the fact that, hey, I really can't do this on my own. I thought I would be able to, but I really can't. So definitely look out for that, Sagittarius. Definitely, I want to say, be encouraged to like ask for help, start that new journey, new process of like meeting somebody new if you think that they could help you in the scope of like work and or the scope of your projects, whatever it has to apply to. Next, we have the Fool card. So this tells me again that there's like new beginnings, new adventures for you, Sagittarius, to some degree. And this again makes sense because you got the potential to meet somebody new. Perhaps again, you meet them in an area, in a space that you never thought you would be in, and it's exciting. It's wonderful to gain a new perspective from somebody else. Or maybe you are just starting out a new adventure, a new career in a path that you've never been in. Whatever this means for, the collective. Again, this is a general reading. You can always check for your sun, moon, or rising if this doesn't apply. But there's definitely some new things on the horizon for you, Sagittarius. And your last card is the Lover's card. So for some of you who may like meet somebody new through work or so, or your career space, perhaps it could manifest in you like meeting somebody that you'd actually date. This card doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be dating somebody or going to be meeting somebody romantically indefinitely, but I definitely feel for the collective Sagittarius this is a possibility. It could also be just a warning to just make sure not to like make decisions based off of emotions instead of logic. Sometimes something can look attractive to you. This doesn't have to be like a person looking attractive. It could just be like an attractive opportunity or an attractive like idea, but it actually has like negative consequences in the end. So again, definitely look out for this. Now, if this does happen to manifest with you like gaining a relationship, a romantic relationship, or even a friendship at work, through work or whatever, then congratulations to you, Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, that is your general reading for the week. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, comment. I'd love to hear from the community as we grow. We also have all the monthly readings available on the channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.